Did you learn a lot from just like the experience with the Jake Paul fight?
Like how?
Like just like seeing like the business, like more just having a
No, I seen that developing. I could see them. I could see them picking up game and understanding that I went and I'm always learning something about something. So I think every experience, yeah, you're picking up as you go. But
Yeah.
not specifically. I learned that they're doing the same.
Yeah.
As we go, you know.
Yeah. Was there a chance that there was going to be you were going to come back into UFC?
I want to go back to the UFC. Yeah. I have bigger offers from the UFC than I got from these guys. but the offers were, the opponents weren't the right opponents at the moment. And I believe everything in this fight game, in a lot of things, but the fight game is timing. And I think that if I would have went to the UFC, I wouldn't have been fighting the fighters that I want to be fighting. I want to fight the best of the best, and if I'm not going to get that, then I'm going to fight the biggest thing I could.
That was offering.
Yeah, all right. For instance, like I think that if I went back to the UFC, they want me to fight Conor McGregor right now. For me, Conor McGregor just pull up his record. Do we got his record? Okay, I know this, but I'm thinking about it. I'm like, Conor McGregor just fucking lost to Poirier, I think. He got knocked out on his ass. What's his last two so I can refresh my memory? Poirier, right? Okay. So Poirier knocks his ass out, right? And then he breaks his leg, which was horrible because Poirier's a fucking sorry little bitch. And
disagree.
And he yeah, I know, what can you say? And I'm like, he knocks him out and then he gets his leg broken. And it's like, fuck, that's fucking horrible. Like, we're adversaries. But I'm like, bro, you broke your whole shit. I don't wish that on nobody, you know what I'm saying? And then he got knocked out. And then like, I'm like, okay, I hope he comes back and does good. I hope he does it, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody's kind of mounting down. This guy won. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then he's going to come back. And I know he's having a hard time with the UFC because I've had my hard times with the UFC. And I'm like, yo, good vibes to him. Handle your shit. And in the meantime, I'm doing whatever I'm doing. And then when he is ready to come back now, and he's motivated and doing what he's got to do, and I'm like, okay, I want to fight motherfucking BMF motherfucker who's claiming my belt that's running all around. Charles Oliveira just won the fight, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, right, you're rocking my belt now and you're running around like you're the baddest motherfucker. So that's when I'm like, yo, what's popping with the UFC? So I'm like, let's link up and get this fight popping. And then I go back to talk to them about it, and they're all ready for me to come back and fight Conor. I'm like, whoa. Right. Listen to what I'm talking about. I want to fight the best of the best when they're the best of the best. Conor's great, but I'm not trying to go kill off Conor when he's on his last dying fucking leg.
Yeah.
Literally. That's fucked up. but I'm not trying to be the ending to some fucker's story like that.
Right.
Like, we ain't friends, we ain't none of that. But I ain't trying to finish this dude off. And that's what I plan on doing if we're fighting. And at the same time, I ain't trying to get fucked up by nobody who just got knocked out on his ass and broke his leg all the time. And they're like, this guy's down and out. Now he's nothing but motivated to fight me.
Right.
Because who else is going to fight in there? And they're probably going to end up giving him a fucking BMF belt, fucking bitch-ass Oliveira, who I believe I'll beat the fucking shit out of. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
out of
bro,
Oliveira?
Yeah, he been in the game. People I've been beat him. I beat Pettis choked that fool. I beat Cerrone kicked him all up in his ass, punked him like a little bitch. And then
but if he took
he's
you to
walking around with my belt though.
Yeah. He got your jewelry.
He's walking around with my belt. And this fool actually one time he won the title and I'm like, what's up? I'll fight Oliveira. I know I'll beat Oliveira. And then Oliveira is like, no thanks on me. I put a tweet out like, I'll fight him. And then he put a tweet out like, no thanks, homie. I'm trying to fight for big stuff, world championships, and do this. I'm like, oh, I'm okay. I'm not. I understand you have the right to big league me because you're Mr. Champion and anything. I'm just, all right, go ahead with your sorry ass in. And then a few months later, or a little while later, after Conor breaks his leg all up and gets knocked out all the place, this fool's like, I'll fight Conor McGregor. I'm like, I thought you were on the bigger and better things. You picking on people
Right.
who are on the downfall, and that's my perspective on the whole situation.
Got it.
So then they want me to come back and fight
Oliveira.
I believe they want me to come back and fight Conor McGregor, not Oliveira.
I see.
You know, I'm like, well, I'm going to fight for my belt that I created, that I deserve, since I started a whole division to bring value up to all these fucking fighters.
Right. You started the BMF belt.
I started the whole shit. That's me. That's my belt you're wearing on my hip. So yeah, you just got tatted with a BMF belt. That's me that you're holding. Okay? And they're like, okay, we want you to come back and then maybe later we'll do that. I'm like, okay, well, you know who's doing a good job? The same, almost close to the same amount offer for Mike Perry, who's the fucking most violent motherfucker around right now.
Facts.
Doing things, taking over businesses, running shit, doing his own promotion.
I know.
And I'm like, that sounds I'm a lot more enthusiastic to get up and run and get ready to train for this motherfucker who's gonna knock me out, or I'm gonna knock his ass out, and we're gonna take who's the bigger dog of the bigger, best motherfuckers there are, you know what I'm saying? And then in the meantime, I'm not fighting for MVP. I'm fighting for Netflix, and I'm fighting from Real Fight Incorporated, which I'll probably be doing next with Netflix anyway, Real Fight Entertainment, on a thing and show you how to throw a real MMA fight show. I've been in the UFC for 20 years now. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to do that from Real Fighting with, you know, I'm not working for fucking MVP like all these other motherfuckers are. I'm a UFC fighter. I'm working for me, for Real Fighting, and I'm hunting Jake Paul's motherfucking ass, not taking a fight with a guy who's on the comeback. Me and Conor will fight again when the time is right and it's time to fight. But it's going to be when we both on the uprise, not when someone's dying out or coming. I'm not nobody's comeback story either. So I'm fighting the most dangerous, most violent motherfucker there is on Netflix. And then I'm hunting his boy that he works with at MVP. So that's what I'm doing right now. That's my objective, and that's what I'm doing. I didn't want to talk about it, but that's what's happening.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
No, it's all good, but
okay.
If it came up, that's what it is.
And is Real Fight Incorporated, that's your group, and you guys are co-promoters on the fight.
Yeah, a little bit. Then we're having. I'm like, do your thing, whatever. I'm just gonna do this because I stay active. I want to stay active fighting because that's what I have do.
Respect for yourself and what you're doing.
Do what I do.
Yeah.
And not fighting is not it. You know, I fight. That's what I do. So I plan on fighting forever, and that's what I'm doing right now. Fighting the best guy I could fight on the outside. I'm bigger than fighting some no-name ass motherfuckers in the UFC or somebody on a down spiel. I'm like, but as far as the UFC is concerned, I'm fucking in love with the UFC. That's my shit. That's where I come from, and that's what it is. And all this shit came from it. Like, even Jake Paul's fucking ass. And he's over here having a beef with the UFC. I'm like, the UFC made you, motherfucker, because you found a loophole and you went and box a bunch of UFC fighters. I know, too. I'm in on the joke. MMA fighters cannot box. You know what I'm saying?
Who was the fight that, when you hear him say this stuff, Chris, how do you feel about it?
I was just listening. That's on it. That's his thing. So, yeah, I feel it, though. Yeah, I don't know. That's his situation. I don't really know, but yeah.
Do you think he needs any different type of prep to fight a guy like Mike Perry?
Nah, I think Mike Perry's a good. That's right up the alley for a real fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
The good part about him is he comes to fight.
He's
like, he comes in and he tries to take you clean out, and that's what I'm trying to do too. And if you're gonna try to take me clean out, you know, it's hard to fight a guy who's trying not to fight you. And a lot of my losses on my record, or any fights I've lost, have been motherfuckers who are trying not to fight me, you know, and loophole around the whole fighting. Even like Paul, I feel like I beat Paul, but
A lot of people felt that way.
But it was his like big show, so it's like, okay, all right. But I know from experience, I ain't winning no decisions, even if I do. So watch that fight over and don't read the punch count in your own count without somebody else's. I won that fight too.
And you mentioned a couple of guys in that, and you mentioned Poirier, who I'm obviously a huge fan of and I love. What was the and I obviously disagree with how you feel about him, but you guys are fighters, and I'm not.
Pussy. Yeah.
I'm not in you guys' universe, so except as a fan. Why didn't that fight ever kind of show up for you guys?
Because he had pussy surgery when we were supposed to fight. Yeah, there's a video of it. Pull the video up of him in the hospital.
Oh wait, no, he had part of his knee scoped, didn't he? No, his hip.
Pussy.
Yeah,
What's that?
that fight was lined up when we had Dustin Poirier on in 2018.
Right.
Yeah, he's got a pussy.
He
Pull the
pulled
video
out.
when he was in the hospital and they fuck you, Nate. You on Dex?
If it was a pussy, I will say this: it looked just like a hip.
Pussy. Look at pussy removal.
Yeah. Didn't he say fuck you?
Talking all that shit about steroids. Fuck you, Nate.
He's on anesthesia.
Yeah, bro.
His pussy was removed, or his penis was removed.
Y'all are
He had
clowning.
penis removal surgery,
Yeah.
so we didn't get to fight.
Y'all are kind of was that one that like did that?
Let's make fun of him a little bit. Come on, Louisiana's pussy boy. I'm kidding.
I know it's all good, baby.
Dustin, we love you.
Nah, you're
Bro,
pussy.
You guys are one of those guys that
He quit his job and it was like, I want to box in a thing. I'm like, why'd you quit too early, stupid?
he fucking was hurting it. He couldn't even move one of his legs.
He's emotional.
I mean, he didn't have much motion.
He's emotional. His fucking, what is it? His fucking estrogen levels were high.
Bro,
He got estrogen high.
I would never want to get hit by his estrogen. Then that's for sure, dude.
Yeah,
If
that
he-
shit
if-
rubs off. That's why I'm like, I'm cool. I'll find that pussy because it rubs off. It does. You hang out with pussies. You know what I'm saying? What if you fight one too, and then it's like, you fucking, he tries to hold on to you too much. You're like, you got pussy on me,
bro, he's a fucking one of the toughest UFC fighters ever, bro. He's one of the greats.
Poirier?
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. I'm kidding.
No, he's one of the greats.
Yeah,
man.
he's done good. He's
All
done
right,
good. job.
I'm gonna change the subject.
Can't fight.
Huh?
I'm kidding. I'm just giving you shit.
Do you think Jake Paul will ever fight MMA, or do you think that's all just a
That's
kind
what
of
you think I'm doing here.
a ruse?
I'm on the hunt. I'm gonna take his ass clean out. I gotta fight Perry. Get through the fight who's a really big task at hand, and then we get the Paul fight, and
that'll be MMA.
yeah, we'll see. Time will tell, though. And then I ain't going nowhere.
But he
So
said
I
a lot
plan
that
on
he's
fighting
gonna have
him.
fight MMA. Jake
Yeah,
Paul
I
said
know
that.
he says that. That's what he says.
That's what he says.
We'll see. I think he will. I think he will, though. I'm just saying. What did they say?
Talk is
Project it into fucking existence. He does that good. So yeah, I think
Speaking
he will.
it into existence.
Yeah, I think he will.
yeah. Do you think Jake could win an MMA fight?
Not against him. No.
Yeah, bring up some pictures. Let's do word association. Fire through some pictures here. Nick, first word. Nate, sorry, first word that comes into your head.
Conor McGregor. Next. Next. Elijah Gutierrez. That fucked up. Pussy.
Champion.
That's right. That we keep getting him up. I'm sorry, Dustin. We were just playing. GSP. OG.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Fasting. He's the guy who taught me about fasting.
Obnoxious.
Gay.
Joto.
What's Hoto?
Yeah. Look it up. The Grinch.
Okay, there you go.
The man.
Yeah, man, bro.
Who's that?
Who is that? Oh, that's Lindsey Graham. He's the guy who everybody is saying is that he's like just supporting Israel because they have proof on him that he's like like a like low key, like closeted
I
gay
don't
dude.
know.
Or whatever.
I'm gonna say I don't know. Poor Elijah guy in the back fat Capagetti.
Yeah.
Here's the clip.
I didn't mean to do you like that, Eli.
Hey, Lindsay, why don't you just admit that you're gay and then people won't bother you anymore?
That's funny.
He don't want to
Lindsay,
admit.
why don't you just admit that you're gay and
Hey, see that right there, though, Theo? That's why people should learn jiu-jitsu.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. If he'd have stepped up right then.
Yeah, because I'm gonna fuck you up for doing that to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what if you can't?
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he want to learn jiu-jitsu? Like everybody.
Would
like
you-
girls, kids, everybody.
Are your kids in jiu-jitsu?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Would you teach Lindsey Graham jiu-jitsu?
The gay guy? No. Absolutely not. I'll send him to somebody, though. He'll be all right.
Do you guys know somebody in DC that could train him?
I don't know anybody in D.C., no.
Or Virginia, maybe?
Theo, talking to Mike.
Okay.
Do you ever want to whoop their ass for telling you to? Talking like, what? Did you ever want to?
I don't know. I haven't trained enough.
Nah.
Bro.
Yeah, hey, but sometimes, you know, like, 'cause my boy out there, I'll be like, hey, pick up your thing and fix your shirt. I'm like, sorry, guys. I'm just trying to relate here a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
A great moment that you had after a
Trying to
fight.
groom that boy.
A great,
I'm playing.